Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being with us. We getting underway with this week's essay. By the way, hi there, John Mahoney. I had to show you this mug, SRR, Joan Denny, Andy Fugit. We have Gabe O'Connor in the control room, and David, our technical director. Hi there, Stuart Harp. Hi there, Mr. Dickens, Rick Dabrowski, and Kelly Contini. Well, lost a friend, or heard about the fact that I lost a friend this week, so all right, let's salute Margo Howard. Yep, I'm fine. Margo Howard was the person you'd hoped to be seated next to at a dinner party to hear her purr anecdotes and observations about all the other guests. When it was reported this week that Margo had died at the age of 86, a lot of coverage was understandably about the years she wrote the Dear Prudence advice column for Slate and then another called Dear Margo. Advice was her family business. After all, Margo's mother, Eppie Lederer, spent nearly 50 years writing the widely syndicated column Dear Ann Landers. I met Margo when I was a young Chicago reporter, and she was a glamorous Chicago columnist. There's a famous story about a party of Chicago journos who repaired back to Margo's place one snowy night, where she invited them to plop their snow-crusted coats in her bedroom. Well, she heated up some cocoa, I'm sure. A guest who apparently did not know her family background pranced out howling, "Margo, Margo, how delicious! You have a picture of Ann Landers in your bedroom." Margo later, in your bedroom. In your bedroom. I'm sorry. Can I take a sip here, Gabe? In your bedroom. Margo later wrote a hilarious memoir, Eat, Drink, and Remarry, about her 4 marriages, including to a Hollywood actor and a Boston cardiologist, all of whom she wrote about with affection and respect. But good as experience, she once told me, if you can't learn from it. I'd hear from Margo every few weeks, usually right after our show. She'd share some pearl of gossip or tell how Herschel, her dog, loved one of our stories. One week she listened and wrote, "I heard you're Minnesota farmers and Seder in Nepal. Lots of ways to live your life. No. The details of those live your life. No. The details of those stories have left me, but Margot's sage observation hasn't. A lot of ways to live your life. Yes." She'd also drop a line now and then just to ask about my family. How are the beauties? Once Margo sent me a check to pass along to someone we'd interviewed who had been burned out of their home. She wrote, "I don't think they need more kind words as much as this." The night white smoke rose from the Sistine Chapel to herald Pope Leo's election. Margo exclaimed, "Mon Dieu, the Pope has a Chicago accent." Our birth... I'm sorry, this is rough for me. The Pope has a Chicago accent. Our birthdays were within a day of each other. My next one, while blessed, will seem a little lonelier, without Margo Howard around to bid me, as she did year after year, "Happy birthdays, Cupcake," and we soldier on. Anything you want me to redo? Hi there, Gary. Yeah. The night white smoke rose from the Sistine Chapel to herald Pope Leo's election. Margo exclaimed, "Mon Dieu, the Pope has a Chicago accent." Okay, we're all right? All right. Now we will go. It was quite a experience. All right, billboards. I got it. Oh, all right. So we're going to do billboards at some point, right? Ah, looks like this is the point. Yes. Simon Laszlo Jansen. So I have to go back to Upchuck. Not sure I know how to do that, but what did I say?
You said Johnson. Our engineering team includes Simon Laszlo Jackson, so they can.
Our engineering team includes Simon Laszlo Jansen, Zo van Genhoven, and Nisha Hines.
And I'm just waiting on.
Okay. So we will be doing billboards soon. This is that part of the show, right at the very top. Da 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 da. Let's see. Ah. Hi, Paul Izzo. Hi there, Lucy Fellows.
Have you pull up the cover? Then we'll go.
All right. It's funny. There used to be a credit section on our broadcasts, but then because some local stations were in the first hour first, some were in the station second, they didn't want credits to sound like the end of the show if there's another hour left. So I agree with you. I think we should give them credits. After all, BJ Liederman gets one every week. From NPR News in Washington, D.C., this is Weekend Edition. I'm Scott Simon. This hour, Tamara Keith with the Week in Politics. Then the president's plan to sell early access to his posts on Truth Social. Is it insider trading? Also, a London pub closes and a man 3 doors down decides to keep it going. And a scientist and a 7-year-old go birding in Philadelphia.
It's a fruit.
A fruit?
Yeah, it's not a duck, but it swims.
Can their walk give the boy a sense of direction to pursue his dream? And Paul Yoon's new novel, Etna, brings war to life through the eyes of a dog. First, we have our newscast. Today is Saturday, August 1, 2026. All right. All right. Da, 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 da. We got a good one for BJ in mind this week. I hope they're all good. From NPR News in Washington, D.C., this is Weekend Edition. I'm Scott Simon. This hour, the increasing role of Iranian-backed proxies in the current conflict, then a new federal plan for the Colorado River that would dramatically cut water to 3 states. Will the president's new tariffs stand up in court? And high surf advisories in Southern California today, where lifeguard Pono Barnes says that could mean hundreds of rescues on his beach alone.
Able to just get in the water, make a mess with your buddies, and go home to actually exhausted.
And then Michelle Steele with sports. Is FIFA in retreat? First, we have our newscast. It's Saturday, August 1 already, 2026. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. The page, right. Really also, Elise. It's a beautiful day for a radio show. Let's do 2 today and a podcast. So, thanks very much for being with us. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah. And Michelle Steele's actually going to join us on up first, too. So, good to be with you. Hope you will join us in 18 minutes on your local public radio station. You heard what we have coming up. Lots of important stuff. And we thank our local stations for coming through at this important time. So, we'll all see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.